Good morning, student. Today I will teach chapter number 8, motion. Okay, and today's topic is velocity time graph. Okay, so student, this is one graph. Okay, this graph showing between velocity and time graph. Okay, this is x-axis, and this x-axis represent time, and this is y-axis. Okay, and y-axis represent velocity. Okay, so let's start about velocity time graph. The variation in velocity is with time for an object moving in a straight line. Okay, can be represented by a velocity time graph. Okay, the variation in velocity with time for an object moving in a straight line can be represented by a velocity time graph. In this graph, time is represented along the x-axis. Okay, this is x-axis, and represented along the time represented along the x-axis. Okay, and velocity is represented along the y-axis. Okay, if the object moving uniform velocity, the height of the velocity time graph will not change with time. Okay, it will be a straight line parallel to the x-axis. Okay, so the velocity time graph for car moving with uniform velocity of 40 km per hour. So student, I hope you understood this graph. Okay, in this graph, time represented along x-axis, and uh, in the velocity represented along y-axis. If the object move at uniform velocity, okay, the height of its velocity time graph will not change with time. Okay, not change with time. Okay, so it will be a straight line. It will be a straight line. Okay, so parallel to the x-axis. This is x-axis, and straight line parallel to the x-axis. This line. Okay, this line is a parallel x-axis. Okay, so student, the velocity time graph for a car moving with uniform velocity 40 kilometer per hour. Okay, we know that the product of velocity and time give displacement of an object moving with uniform velocity. The area enclosed by velocity time graph and the time axis will be equal to the magnitude of displacement. Okay, so student, to now the distance moved by the car between T1 to T2. Okay, now the distance moved by car between T1 to T2. Okay, using figure, you be using in this figure, draw perpendicular from the points corresponding to the T1 to T1 on the graph. Okay, the velocity of 40 kilometer. Okay, and 40 kilometer per hour, and is represented by the height a c, represented by the height a, sorry, a c. Okay, this height ac. Okay, and and the velocity of 40 kilometer represented by ac and ac or bd. Okay, and the time t2 minus t1, time t2 minus t1 is represented by the length ab. Time t2 minus t1 represented by the ab. Okay, so the distance of s moved by the car in time t2 minus t1 can be expressed as s equal to ac multiply cd, ac multiply cd. So student, the distance s moved by the car in time t2 minus t1 can be expressed as ac multiply cd. Okay, AC multiply CD. Okay, I hope you understood. So the student, A is equal to AC multiply CD. AC means 40 kilometer per hour. AC can represent velocity. Okay, and multiply T2 minus T1 CD. CD is a time, T2 minus T1 hours. Okay, so 40 multiply T2 minus T1 kilometers. Area of the rectangle ABDC shaded in figure 8.5. So you can see the area of rectangle A, B, D and C. Okay, so student, we can also study about